In the quiet city of Anchorage, Alaska, an 18-year-old barista named Samantha Koenig vanished without a trace, setting in motion one of the most chilling cases in FBI history. This is the story of how an average girl's disappearance uncovered the monstrous secret life of a calculated serial killer who had been hiding in plain sight for years. February 1, 2012, started like any other winter day in Anchorage. The snow fell softly as Samantha Koenig prepared for her evening shift at the Common Grounds coffee stand. Samantha was a typical teenager. She loved her job, had a close-knit group of friends, and was saving up for her future. The coffee stand was small, designed for drive-through service. As darkness fell, business slowed down. Around 8 p.m., a man in a black beanie and dark clothing approached the window on foot. This was unusual for a drive-through, but Samantha, always polite, opened the window to serve him. Surveillance cameras captured the entire interaction. The man pulled out a gun and forced Samantha to open the cash register. He then ordered her out of the stand and into his truck. No one saw the abduction occur. The only witnesses were the silent cameras. When Samantha's boyfriend arrived later that night, he found the coffee stand empty, the register open, and her car still in the parking lot. He immediately called the police. The Anchorage Police Department launched a massive search operation. Samantha's face was everywhere. Flyers plastered on every street corner, her name dominating local news broadcasts. The community rallied, hoping for her safe return. Days turned into weeks. The FBI joined the investigation, bringing in their top specialists. They analyzed the surveillance footage, identifying the abductor's pickup truck, but the license plate was obscured. The case seemed to hit a dead end until a bizarre development occurred. On March 7th, a text message was sent from Samantha's phone to her family, stating she was fine and that she would be in Washington for a week. The family, desperate for any sign of life, was relieved but wary. The messages continued over the following weeks, creating a narrative that Samantha had run away and didn't want to be found. The FBI, however, knew better. They traced the origin of the text messages, which bounced off cell towers across the Pacific Northwest. This was not the behavior of a teenager. This was the work of someone trying to create a false trail, using technology to maintain a charade. Then came the demand for ransom. The texter instructed Samantha's boyfriend to deposit $30,000 into her bank account. The family compiled, hoping this would secure her release. Simultaneously, a picture was emailed to her family. It was a photo of Samantha, bruised and battered, holding a newspaper with a date proving she was alive. It was a terrifying proof of life. The FBI confirmed the image was real, intensifying their efforts to track down the sender.
911, what is the location of the emergency?
I am at Common Grounds Espresso on Old Stewart and Tudor. My daughter works at the Common Grounds Espresso. She's been missing since she got off work last night.
What's your daughter's name?
Samantha Koenig.
You got up
at a coffee shop. I get there and talk to the barista's father and her boyfriend.
I was concerned when he showed up at 8:15 to pick her up and she wasn't here.
So I'm trying to put all this together. I have a father and boyfriend who say that a girl didn't come home. You get this weird text, and now somebody's rummaging through her truck, but they didn't call the police. That would be the most logical thing in my mind.
In her truck?
Yes, sir.
At home?
Yeah.
Any reason we didn't report it?
I just figured that she just had someone to get something out of her truck.
I'm thinking maybe she's got another boyfriend somewhere and she didn't want to come home. I don't know if this is truly an abduction, but we still have to investigate it as if it was.
The money was withdrawn from an ATM in Seattle, Washington. The FBI moved quickly, obtaining surveillance footage from the bank. The man captured in the photos was the same man from the Anchorage coffee stand footage. They had a face. Now they needed a name. Using facial recognition technology and old-fashioned detective work, they identified the suspect as Israel Keys, a 34-year-old construction contractor from Anchorage. Keys seemed an unlikely candidate for a violent abductor. He was a father, a business owner, and a seemingly normal member of the community. He had no criminal record. The FBI tracked Keys' movements across the country using the data from Samantha's phone. His trail of withdrawal locations was erratic, stretching across multiple states. Finally, they zeroed in on Lufkin, Texas. On March 13, 2012, police pulled over Israel Keys in his vehicle. Inside, they found Samantha Koenig's debit card, the same one used for the ransom withdrawals. He was arrested immediately.
The withdrawal made in Humble, Texas.
And then the next day, there's another withdrawal in Shepherd, Texas.
During this whole time, we're asking ourselves, is Samantha with this individual? Is she in the vehicle?
Good. That's how it drove. Reason we stopped is kind of down there looking around. Where you from? I'm from Alaska.
Steve Raven with the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hi. Can we visit with you for a few minutes?
Hey, yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on. They didn't even tell me why I was pulled over.
Can I look at your wallet?
I gave you my ID. You're not searching anything. Look, you have not given me any information. I've been very open with you. I've been telling you everything. You're not searching anything of mine until I know what's going on and why I'm still standing here.
Search warrant to search the vehicle under the vehicle exception rule in Texas state law. It's just general.
How does that work if it's...
I'm not, listen, I'm not going to debate with you.
Okay.
I'm taking whatever action I need to take.
In police custody, Israel Keys initially denied any involvement in Samantha's disappearance. But the evidence against him was overwhelming. Faced with the surveillance photos and the debit card, Keys finally broke and confessed. The confession was a revelation that sent shockwaves through the FBI. Keys wasn't just an opportunistic kidnapper. He was a meticulous, highly organized serial killer who had been operating for nearly a decade. He admitted to abducting Samantha, taking her back to his shed, and sexually assaulting her before murdering her the next day. He then hid her body and left Anchorage for a pre-planned cruise in the Caribbean. He returned a month later to take the proof of life photo, applying makeup to make it look like she was still alive, before finally disposing of her body in Matanuska Lake. Keys spoke with chilling calm about his process. He flew to locations, rented cars, and buried kill kits containing weapons, cash, and tools years in advance of using them. He had victims across the country. He provided the FBI with a map, drawn in his own hand, showing where he had buried 2 other victims, Bill and Lorraine Currier, in Vermont. He admitted to killing around 11 people in total, possibly more, traveling extensively across the US and even into Canada and Mexico. He was a ghost, a perfect predator who flew under the radar because he had no discernible pattern.
15:48 by my watch. It's March 30th.
You understand your rights? Yes. Are you willing to waive those rights to talk to us?
Yes.
He figured that having his computer would be able to find big pieces of evidence.
I think everybody really wants to know where Samantha is. Was that an okay place to start, or would you like to start elsewhere?
Yeah, we can pull up a map there of Palmer area.
Okay.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious.
4th, 2012. The news brought a heartbreaking end to the family's hope for her safe return. Israel Keyes never made it to trial. On December 2, 2012, while awaiting trial in his cell at the Anchorage Correctional Complex, Keyes committed suicide. He left behind a suicide note, a cryptic drawing, and unanswered questions about the full extent of his crimes. The case of Samantha Koenig revealed the dark reality that true evil can live next door. Israel Keyes was a monster hiding in plain sight, a reminder that the world is not always as safe as it seems. The story of Samantha Koenig is a tragic one, but it is also a story of a community that came together in a time of crisis and of dedicated law enforcement officers who brought a monster to justice. Remember Samantha Koenig, and never forget the chilling lesson her disappearance taught the world. Some nightmares walk among us in the daylight. If you want to dive deeper into cases like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories. Thank you for watching.